So I think the right's goal with trying to have Elon Musk control social media is to have a perceived notion that there is no control because they're allowing political extremists on there. But by allowing the religious extremists and the political extremists to be on there, they're going to use that to silence us. So we're going to continue to be pushed down. Our numbers are very low. We don't have the ability to get our names out there because we're pseudoscience. So I feel like that's the threat to our society of healers in our community, is that we are in we have the possibility of disappearing from social media and struggling to find each other. And I think that it's more behind the scenes coordinated than we think. So I think that there's an effort to try to silence those in the healing community and trying to get us separate and have it be hard for us to connect. So the ones out here like who want to move society forward, we're the witches, we're the living in the shadows peeps, right? Like, it's so hard for us to find each other online and connect, and we're all in competition with each other because of capitalism, and that's how we have to make money. So we're so afraid of each other, right? Because, if I'm the only girl doing Reiki in town, then I need customers because I need this to survive. So yeah, I am going to be afraid of the other person that's doing Reiki because I have to make money. And I think that's inherently the problem with everything out here right now, is that there's money behind it and it pushes us apart. So we don't have these communities of women. There's that we need to have at the levels that we need to have. We have these little shops here and there. The work that Solely Holistic is doing in the community is fantastic, and they're have space available for people to come in and rent space. For their practice that they're doing, their healing practice, which makes it very cost effective to get started. And what we're doing on our end is trying to make it cost effective to get promoted into the community, get us all connected together so that we're sharing our skills and growing with each other, because that's one of the things that I've struggled with and has been really hard for me, is to find those community of people that I can grow with and that I know are kind of aligned with me. I have tried to connect with people online to do that, but it's really hard to find times and things. And I think that if we did this more locally, where we're getting together with the people around us, I think that is where there's benefit in our society for getting the correct people together to start building and building and building. Okay, so I keep trying to share this message in different ways. Sometimes I have to be a little bit more scripted because I ramble a lot, and it's hard for me to kind of contain the messages. But when I can think a little bit more clearly, I have to try to keep explaining it so that I'm saying it in a lot of different ways, I feel like. But yeah, I think that us coming together locally and starting to build together is so important to this, because I think that what is happening and what I'm seeing is just there's so much disconnect between everybody. And I think I said at the beginning that if I'm trying to replay this, we have no followings, right? And we're all each out here trying to do this ourselves. And I know, because I'm experiencing this right now, and I'm hopefully going to start fixing this with my financial situation being fixed now. But I struggle to find connection with people. I struggle to reach out to people to try to say, hey, I'm doing this free thing. I'm trying to help people and get us connected and not compete with each other. But I am inherently a threat, right? Instagram makes me look like a threat. I look threatening when I'm coming to people and saying, it's cost effective and it's us trying to work together to do this, right? So we can build and grow. But when I try to reach out via message, I'm trying to write something scripted. I get one message into a person, and again, it all looks crazy, right? But I promise, not crazy. I promise it's trying to do what we're all kind of talking about, but we're all talking about it on these separate little islands, right? And we need to reach out and hold hands and keep coming together and building and coming together and building and coming together and building. Because once we start doing that, then we are building connections between one another and staying in contact and staying in touch with each other. So we're also, social media, we can create that amongst ourselves. And that's what I think I'd like to do with that page, is create this network that is outside of social media. Just, by the way, Bank of America is calling me. Get off of my phone, please. Oh my gosh, I hope this is resolved soon. But I want with that social media to connect us and bring us all together before we are just silenced in this other world of social media. Okay. I see the benefits. I enjoy it. I love reading memes. I have had to live inside my house for so long, just, struggling with everything and, financially not being able to get out much. I'm just kind of living on social media and, just trying to process everything. So, if I'm out here all the time trying to connect things, and finding it this difficult, that's my reasoning for, connecting us all on a different type of social media in that way. But I still see the benefits of the existing social media for reaching massive amounts of people and getting out there and, sharing funny things and reaching new people and connections across communities, right? But, I feel like things need to be moving a little bit more locally, and I, want to, in like the Triangle area, North Carolina, Raleigh, sorry, wrong hat, but right jacket. I want to start getting us all connected around here, because that's how we build and grow. And then also we keep the connections in Instagram world, but we learn from these networks that we create how to group those people together in Instagram, on Facebook, or whatever social medias are out there. TikTok, that's too advanced for me. We build our network out here, so we have more of a consolidated message that we're getting out to different people across the spiritual community. Okay. So I think that's mostly what I wanted to say, with a little bit of rambling, but trying not to be too much. Anyway, so I'll end it. This is rambling, Brooke, and that's why I have to write things down, and I'm all over the place, but I'm trying. Okay,